challenge begins.
Tonka means increased strength, it means a ton of damage out. He does get trapped. Let's see if the pet can devour it.
Yeah.
It's on his way to devour and he's not getting it.
But Octopusspaul takes a huge amount of damage. There's a silencing shot coming in from the Hunter. But there's fear coming up on both Gleen and Seniorxx. And Warrior's still on Seniorxx, doing a lot of damage. There's a Shadow Fury coming out of Seniorxx. It's going to be able to get him away for a second, teleporting to be safe for that.
Yeah, and this warrior is just trying to connect to anything. He does do a focus charge. And can he intervene the trap? Oh, that is unfortunate. It looked like he was standing on it on my screen anyway. But this Hunter is taking extreme damage. Even that's the Hellstone. He determines his right now. Are they going to switch off? They should be switching off right now. They're going to switch off onto what looks like the Warlock. But the Druid's also low. Everybody is dying. This Druid must be panicking right now. I can't imagine how his underwear is looking. And the Warrior does pop Sweeping Strikes, Blade Storm. He's going to do a ton of damage. This Druid looks like he's going to go down. The NS is back up. Barkskin. Warrior's just trying to connect to anything he can. He's sitting on the Warlock now, but he does get Shadow Fury. He does an excellent Shadow Fury. Good peel.
Yeah, and Sakan is, I mean, he's still hitting his target as fast as he can. There's a charge coming in on Netherx, but a root from him is going to seal Sakan's movements for the time being.
Yeah, and the Warrior's just sitting in a root right now, and he's trying to do anything to stop the CC chain. He's, spell reflecting. He gets Shadow Fury. That was a triple Shadow Fury. Howls everything again. The Druid trinkets. Warrior pops Recklessness. He's going to be doing a ton of damage. He even gets a Tonka proc. He's probably going to destroy this Warlock here if he has a trinket up, but he does get full Cyclone. The Druid gets Spell Lock. Druid is sitting at 40% health. Octopusspaul is doing a great job this game. He's just rotting everything and letting the Warrior go to town whenever he wants. Warrior's hitting the Druid right now. Druid is trying to pick himself back up. Even has time to cast a Moonfire. This Druid has balls, man. Balls of steel.
Yeah,
Warrior's taking a ton of damage.
Trial Form is going to learn to get away, but the Warrior he's been like on 50% the whole game now. Now he's getting to 80% just because I said it. But he's going for the Warlock right now. He's dropping down to 50%. There's a Shadow Fury coming on top of him, but still down to 20% HP.
And the Warlock had a life tap there because he had no mana, and a Warlock without mana isn't going to do anything, obviously. And he's taking a ton of damage. There's a Blade Storm. He Blade Storms on, an accidental Spell Lock onto the Warrior. That's really unfortunate. Warlock has no mana again, and it looks like he's just going to die.
We will just have to see. Now, game number 2 has been started.
And this is on Ruins of Lordaeron again, because this is a random generated map. Just happens to be unlucky. Another triple Shadow Fury out onto everybody, but he isn't able to get a Howl of Terror off of that. The other Warlock does howl. There's a trap right now, but it was eaten by the Warrior. Great job from the Warrior for eating that trap that I know he's been so hungry for all game long.
Yeah.
And he's going to be hitting the Warlock here. Sweeping Strikes, Blade Storm. I think this Warlock pet is dead.
Yeah, the pet is going to go down, and I mean, the Warlock is taking heavy amounts of damage himself. There's a charge from the Warrior coming in. There's the Blink, but he actually managed to get a Death Call on top of him before that. There's the Feldom, and he is going to get the Fell Hunter off as well.
Yeah, the Warrior did try to pummel it. He did not succeed, but it's alright because I think they are so far ahead right now. Another Shadow Fury. Shadow Fury into a trap. That's a little weird because the trap missed. The Warrior was able to eat it again. Everyone on the team WLD is crowd controlled right now. There was a Cyclone on the Druid. Warlock was in a fear. Now it looks like they're trying to do damage onto the Warlock while the Warrior is trying to hit this Hunter. He does a nice tab pummel, and now it looks like he's going to be sitting on the Warlock again.
Yeah, I think the Warrior Lock Druid team's plan is to try to kill the pet as many times as possible, and then.
Oh man, another intervene on that trap. If you guys saw that, this Warrior is so good, quite a strong player.
Yeah, Seniorxx success. Oh well, you can't do that. If you try to go onto a Cyclone target, you just get nuked back. But yeah, there's a Shadow Fury once again on top of the whole team of MMB.
Yeah, this Warlock really does love doing Shadow Fury to Howl of Terror, but this Warrior gets out of that Howl of Terror thanks to Berserker Rage all the time, and then he just stops his damage. But the Warlock is taking tons of damage, tips down to 20%, has to get an NS, and now the Druid is in a Death Coil. Warlock is trying to summon a Fell Hunter. I'm not sure if he's going to live through this, man. There's a Shadow Fury. The Warrior's trying to peel his hardest right now, but
really nice
like
fear there. Yeah, he got a real nice fear. He charged the Hunter, then targeted someone else, got the fear off, and that actually allowed the Warlock to survive for a little bit longer, and a Cyclone on top of him as well.
That was excellent play out of the WLD team and the Hunter Lock Druid team. I mean, for them to force cooldowns like that, they do manage to overlap a fear and trap. That wasn't the best coordination there, but they need to be peeling right now. I don't know why they decided to do crowd control into the Druid, because their Warlock is taking tons of damage. Warlock gets Death Coil, trinkets immediately.
I also does a Shadow Fury on both the Druid and the Warlock. But I mean, the Warrior is still clinging to Seniorxx.
Yeah, I feel really bad for Seniorxx right now. trying to set up some damage right here. This Warrior is just sticking to this Warlock, though. Nothing's more annoying as a Warlock than having a Warrior beat on you the whole game, because you can't peel them thanks to Zerker Rage. I think that Netherx should be trying to crowd control more.
Yeah, once again, a beautiful Shadow Fury from Seniorxx onto the whole team of the VLD. But Seniorxx once again taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, this Warrior's literally sitting on him all game long. He intervenes to try and get a trap, but instead there's a Cyclone. And now he's about to get rooted. Yep, he gets rooted on top of the tomb. And this Warlock is Shadow Furying him right now. They're trying to do damage to the Warlock. Warlock is dipping quite low.
Yeah, and now the Druid is taking a lot of heavy damage as well. Oh well, he's down to 65%.
Spell locked on his pet summon, I believe. I'm not entirely sure on that. Yeah, I think he did. I don't see a second Fell Hunter. Do you?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think. Oh no, there is. I'm an idiot. Please ignore that part of the cast. That didn't happen. Just not the droids you were looking for.
Well, Seniorxx still taking a lot of heavy damage there from the Warrior, dropping down to 50% HP. There's a fear on top of both the Hunter and the Warlock.
Yeah, and the Warrior actually missed his shield bash there to try and stop the Chaos Bull.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, he's doing as much as he can, but I mean, it's a Druid on the other team and a Hunter. He does get placed in a trap. He's trying to do as much as he can, but he's a melee against Hunter Lock Druid. I mean, we saw against the RLS games where the melee just sat and stuff, and Octopusspaul is taking a ton of damage right now, and the Druid is unable to pick him back up. Mayo gets Shadow Furied, and he's trying his hardest to heal, but he gets put into a Halaterra. I think this might be the end for Octopusspaul. He gets dipped down to 1% dead. Yep. That was a beautiful CC chain right there.
Anyways, going into game number 3 now, between HARAG and MMB. Gleen on the left side, the Hunter. We're going to be watching him for a little bit, see what he's going to find out. It seems like he's going for the Fell Hunter from the start.
Yeah, he is. And there's a nice scatter trap onto the opposing Druid, and he's just pummeling into this Fell Hunter that is named Fell Hunter. That's interesting.
Well, it is a Fell Hunter.
Yeah. My name is Greenham. Greenham. That's my favorite Fell Hunter in the whole game. Yeah, he's just still tunneling into this pet here. And although I don't have health bars for the pet, so I can't really tell what he's dipping to, but there's a Cyclone out on the Gleen right now. And now Seniorxx is taking tons of damage. Another Blade Storm with Tonka up. Tonka's a very, very good
trinket.
Yeah. DBW is one of the best trinkets in the game, and whenever you got Tonka, you just knew you were going to do a ton of damage. I had this friend named Bomb Tracks, and whenever he got Tonka, he'd go, Tonka, baby! But
and then someone died, or did he die?
Someone would die. That's why. Actually, Seniorxx is taking a ton of damage, and I think he got disconnected, maybe? No, I just lagged out. That was weird.
Yeah, if you click on him when he's cycloned, then you get booted.
Oh, okay. Don't do that even.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. But yeah, Netherx is caught on a cyclone now, and Seniorxx is. Why has everyone X at last? That's so like 2005 or something.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, they're still doing tons of damage to Seniorxx, and he's trying to do as much damage as he can to this pet. That's literally their main target, is the pet, because they know if they can kill the pet, that Warlock's going to take a ton of damage. And he tries to pour it away, but he's dipping at 30% with no mana. He gets drained. It's a real drain. It's a real drain. He's a good peel onto the Hunter. Is he going to die to dots? There's a... Oh,
Oh.
boy.
But yeah, going into game number 4 here.
The Warrior is just balls to the wall charging in. He has a shield on right now. He doesn't really want to get bursted exactly.
Yeah.
But he is just trying to get into the action. He doesn't like the whole waiting game, clearly.
Nah, he just, I got a shield, it's okay. Like, I don't take any damage.
Well, that's a quick intim shout onto that Druid, but he isn't able to get any pressure off during this. I don't know if I like that very much.
Yeah. Finally, he's managing to get onto the Warlock, but there's a Shadow Fury on top of him, so he's not going to be able to do any damage. Gets out of that and intervenes back to his Druid.
Another intervene on that trap. That is, this Warrior is outstanding play from him. I can't express how impressed I am with him.
He's really good.
Yeah. Everyone in this tournament is really good, but, you know, this Warrior is outstanding.
Yeah.
And he is trying to get back on to Seniorxx.
And there's the Blade Storm actually doing so much damage to like everything right now. Seniorxx and the Druid is dropping so low right now.
Yeah, if you guys saw that, what he did there was he positioned his Blade Storm in a way that he was hitting the Druid, the Warlock, the Fell Hunter, and the Spider Pet.
Yeah.
So that damage was absolutely nuts.
That was a weird charge. It was like going to the left and then right.
Zigzag's no biggie.
It's the zigzaggy charge.
Now he's trying to finish off his Hunter pet, and don't have health bars for pets for some reason, but I imagine it's pretty low, and that's why he's trying to kill it right now.
Yeah. But there's a charge onto Seniorxx.
Yeah, this Warlock is out of range of port right now, so he's going to be taking a ton of damage. Blade Storm isn't back up yet, I don't think, but it's still going to be a lot of damage, Blade Storm or no Blade Storm.
Yeah, I think it was a move on top of Warrior once again. Seniorxx is gonna health funnel his pet, and now another intervene.
Yeah, although he didn't eat it, the Warlock did eat it, so great job to Octopusspaul for watching out for that as well. Now they're trying to do big damage to Gleen right now. He has to pop the turns. He's already at 30%, has the Hellstone, and now this Warrior is doing a good job. He sees that he can't hit the Hunter, so he decides to switch to the Warlock. This Warlock's going to be taking a ton of damage. He does have a Dwarf proc, which I believe gives him more crit. Let's see if we can get a gigantic Blade Storm out of this or something. Oh, look at him. He's just hitting whatever he can. Pops a Retowel on the pet. I'm sure that pet's very low on health. Yeah, I think it just died.
It's so low it died. But I think when he charged as a Warlock, if he had charged the Hunter, it might have been a different situation. I think the Hunter could have gone down there. And another intervene for the Druid, taking that trap. This Warrior is on the spot with those traps, man.
Yeah, the Hunter did have deterrence, so that's why he didn't charge him. But then I think he's Blade Storming right now, and this Hunter is going to go... Oh, another deterrence. He has to pop readiness for it. So he's very vulnerable to a kill right now, especially with the Druid and his CC. Now the Warrior charges just to try and get closer to the Hunter. He's getting kited right now. But the Hunter is also pulling away from his healer. His healer is in a Cyclone. I think this Hunter's going to die to dots, to be honest.
Yeah, it just reminds me of that video with Zage, who just kites the Warrior through the whole of Azeroth. But the Gleen is just taking so much damage, but the Warrior at the same time took a huge amount of damage. Forced to pop shield up because he was so far away from his healer, but now the whole team of HARAG is taking huge amount of damage. If MMB can close this one down, they are going to be able to move forward into the upper winner bracket finals.
Yeah, and this Warrior is just hitting anything he can. He's trying to connect with Gleen, the Hunter, right now. He manages to hit him for a little bit, but now he's going to be taking a ton of damage. He gets a really unfortunate DBW proc, but he's going to be hitting anything. He does charge the Hunter, and now he's taking a ton of damage. He's forced to go defensive. He's intervening away.
Oh, and he's down
trying to line of sight any damage, but then is he going to eat that trap? He does eat it. That was brilliant play. But he's already at 25%.
Oh, 5%.
That was rough. I'm actually very surprised at what happened because he tried to follow the Hunter. That Hunter, by the way, is outstanding.
The final map is going to be Nagrand Arena. Haven't actually seen that too much today.
Yeah, I mean, everyone says it's random with the arenas, but I don't believe it. The Warrior's taking a lot of damage right now. It's already defensive, just trying to run behind this pillar.
Yeah, the Hunter is doing 3 damage on top of him right now.
Yeah, this warrior, I think he needs to be line of sight in the hunter, and because it'll expose the warlock more. And now he pops a big fear, but that big fear only managed to. Oh no, I got the druid. I thought it mostly got snakes.
And
Oh
that's
man, this warrior's going to be taking huge damage right now. He has to pop spell reflect. He's running behind the pillar, just trying to line of sight. Piercing howls to slow everything, and now he's intervening back to try and eat that trap. Is he going to get it? Yeah, he got it. Such a good warrior. If anyone knows this guy, give him a pat on the back for me.
Yeah, the warrior's name is Zage apparently, and he's known on the tournament, on the tournament realm, for being quite good. So he's been in the private server scene, I guess, for a while. But yeah, Gleen is now taking a huge amount of damage.
He actually runs into an immolation trap. I haven't seen one of those in a long time, and now he's trying to hit the warlock here. But the warlock is standing on his pet, so if he decides, oh, that was a weird intervene charge or something, but if the warlock's standing on his port, he can actually just start bladestorming, and that's pretty big damage.
Actually got a spell effect on that Chaos Bolt from Seniorxx. There's a trap onto Gaomeo, and the warrior's taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, he has to pop and rage regen. He's running behind a pillar right now. He's fine though. And they're trying to hit the opposing team's druid. He's travel forming away right now. They do switch onto the warlock, and now this warrior is just trying to make himself effective. But against the hunter warlock, if he runs into a bad spot, he's just pretty much dead. Trying to intervene for a trap, but I don't know if there was one.
A little bit of miscommunication there. Seniorxx just popped a Chaos Bolt into Octopusspaul. It wasn't a Cyclone. Octopusspaul now trying to get a Fell Hunter up. Hasn't been successful yet. So he's going to be in a tough situation, and you can see he's dropping down really low, really fast. There's a pounce from the Druid actually onto Octopusspaul, and he's trying to get that Fell Hunter off.
Did he get it off? I wasn't able to see. I don't think he got it off. I'm pretty sure he got spell locked there. That's such good play for the other team. Yeah, he's taking tons of damage. That 10% looks like he's going to be going down 3% dead.
Wow. It was so crucial for him to get that pet up, but he didn't get it in time. And that's going to mean that HARAG moves forward in this tournament.